and welcome to my latest series that took way too long to upload. I am very apologetic for that. One of the main reasons is because I had nothing to show for the intro because I hadn't finished the building's facade. Anyway, welcome to my latest series, which will be an incredibly long series because it involves terraforming, it involves roller coaster building, and it involves modular building. So it's going to be a very long series that depicts me building a haunted asylum roller coaster, which is going to be really fun. I really hope. It's probably the biggest project that I have started to date on Planet Coaster. Because my last park is succumbing to lots of bugs, I've decided to start anew, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make each project a one-off on each park, so there's no problems with frame rate, there's no issues with too much stuff. And in this series it'll be following a roller coaster that is sort of based on the style of something like Saw from Thorpe Park. The roller coaster's theme is insanity. It's going to be as crazy and as intensely weird as I can make it. It's a sort of roller coaster, that kind of roller coaster. If you look up Saw in Thorpe Park, it's supposed to be that. There isn't actually a roller coaster that depicts that in the game yet. All the tracks of each roller coaster look more or less the same. The only difference is the cars that ride on them, and I was a bit disappointed in that regard because I thought they would actually be slightly different types of rail. I'm not worried. I'm pretty sure that will happen in the future. And another aspect of this is that I was really kind of struggling with this roller coaster because I want to go from I want to basically make it realistic as I can, but also as fun as I can, and at the same time it has to be pretty long. It's the longest roller coaster that I have created, and it all twists around itself. It goes underground, it goes here and there, and it's basically the concept is insanity, which is what I just suggested. So this first few parts will be the roller coaster being built, and also some more terraforming will be happening, and then soon I will be moving on to the actual facade of the building. And that's more or less what I've done up till now. I've only done the entranceway. There's a huge bridge that goes over this big creek, and that is the entrance of the building. And what I haven't done yet is what I'm going to do next is going to be a modern extension to the insane asylum. So basically this insane asylum was built in the 1800s in a Victorian style, but then they added more onto it in the 70s and the 80s, and then it was shut down in the late 80s, early 90s. And that is what follows a lot of stories that I've seen with these horrible old insane asylums where they treated the people with mental disabilities and mental handicaps and mentally challenged people would be subjected to the most horrible treatment, and that is basically what this asylum is depicting. One of those horrible places that we are hoping to forget about as part of our human history, but as we all know, some of these places still exist in many parts of the world, and they are incredibly terrible and horrible places. So I don't know quite what I'm going to do with this theme quite yet. There's not quite enough objects. I'm getting very bored of the objects and all the stuff right now. There's not quite a lot of stuff that I can do with it, but what I'm going to create is that you going up into a mountain, then you go down and you go underground and many rooms, and then you go into a sort of hell-like pit, which is where a kraken is coming out of a wall or something. I don't know. If you have any suggestions or any ideas that you think would work great for this build, as long as it's relevant, I will actually probably implement them if I like them. And as many of you have already seen me do, if you've been watching my channel for a while now, is that I do implement ideas that I like, and if I don't, I try to explain why I won't implement them. And if it's not right for this build, it may be implemented in the next build. You guys are always welcome to leave me suggestions of what you'd like to see me build. One suggestion someone has left me a long time ago, which I am planning on building, is the gates to Jurassic Park. So if you have any of these kind of ideas that you would like to see me build, don't hesitate to ask, even if it's not relevant. I will try and work out a way to build them, because, as I said in many of my videos, I'm running a bit out of ideas, and I'm a bit gutted that I can't continue with my city park, and I'm too scared to start such a big project if it's going to be unstable and it's going to crash. That's why I have started this build, and that's why I am moving on to just creating one ride per park. But in the future, once the game is a bit more stable, I'm sure that won't be a problem. So, is there anything else I can talk about right now? Well, that's pretty much the basis of what's happening right now. I've also been having a lot of problems with Adobe Premiere, and that's why also why I haven't been uploading in quite a while. I've had to reinstall it, uninstall it, and all this and that, and it's been driving every part of my mind insane. So hopefully, if this if you don't see me uploading, it's mainly to do with problems with Adobe After Effects. And once again, I have to say I'm very sorry for not uploading in quite a long time. The first reason I didn't upload was because it was after Brexit, and as a person from England living in Germany, it's been pretty devastating. I have to worry about what's going to happen in my future. There are many ways, but I'm going to stay in Germany. I'm not going to leave, and I'm probably going to get married to my partner, which is gonna be great. Yay! Can't wait, can't wait. Anyway, that's pretty off topic, but you can sort of see why I haven't been uploading as much as I would like to, because I love making these videos, and I love you guys. You guys have given me such great enthusiasm, and I don't want to let you guys down, because you don't understand how fun it is to make these videos and to hear your comments and to get your feedback. Even if it's negative feedback, I like it, because at least it feels like you guys are involved and care and want to make it better. There are many things that I actually have changed the way I speak and the way I do things because of criticisms, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Someone once told me, like, I hate it when you say there's nothing much happening in this episode, and you're right. Why would you stay watching that if I say that? So I've been trying to make it as interesting as I can, and to keep my speaking as relevant as I can, and I can already say that I'm getting a bit off topic. I'm getting a bit off topic already. Anyway, I hope that's enough to give your appetite a bit of whatever. I don't know how to say that. To whet your appetite a little bit as you can see what's coming next. And if you have any other simulation games you'd like to see me play, I've only been playing Planet Coaster and City Skylines, but if you think there's any other things that I could be playing that you would find interesting, maybe that other theme park game that's sort of isometric. I've forgotten the name of it already. What's it called? The isometric... Parkitect, that's it. I might have to buy that and fiddle around with that, because I also like isometric designs and stuff. So anyway, it would be great if you could let me know what you'd like to see me do next. Anyway, I think I've gone on for long enough, and there's not a lot I can talk about in this episode because it's literally just trial and error with... What's wrong with my voice today? Trial and error with the roller coaster, because I was struggling with this roller coaster, but in the end, it turned out okay. Alright, well, I'll see you in part 2 where I finish off the roller coaster, and I think that's when I start building the rest of the building, but I don't quite know because so much has been happening. I have like 8 hours of footage and I'm still only halfway through this. It's going to be a huge project. Anyway, I will see you in part 2. Bye for now. Wow, you must be awesome because you watched all the video, and if you want to see more, click in one of these boxes, and if you want to subscribe, do that, and I'll see you soon.